Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Kemper Catholic High School. Jeff Blackman with you here on the Mackey Motors Tailgate, brought to you by Mackey Motors of Lake City, recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City. Check them out online as well at MackeyMotors.com. Opening round of the Class 3A Region 7 postseason tonight, quarterfinals. Kemper Knights under head coach Rusty Wintermote coming in 34-3 on the year. They shared the Hawkeye 10 Conference Championship, going at 9-1. They shared it with Glenwood and also with Lewis Central as those three teams that split. The Knights are 4-1 in their last 5 matches. The only loss during that run was to Sergeant Bluff Luton the other night. They fell in that one by a final of 3-2. They beat Harlan last week 3-0, knocked off Ankeny Christian Academy 2-1, beat Roland Story 2-0, and knocked off Independence as well at 2-0. For Harlan, under head coach Elliot Creasa, they come in at 9-21 on the year, 2-8. They went in the Hawkeye 10 this year. They are 1-4 in their last 5 games, including that loss to Kemper. They lost to St. Albert. They lost to Glenwood, both 3-0, beat Atlantic 3-1, and fell to Creston by a final of 3-2. We'll step away, take a break. Back with more of our Mackey Motors tailgates. That's coming up for you next, right here on KIT 106.7 postseason volleyball.
Since 1968, Mackey Motors has been serving Lake City and the surrounding communities with new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Mackey Motors is a full-service dealership providing oil changes in our Quick Lube Express bays, a service department with world-class trained technicians, a body shop and collision center with the latest equipment, a full vehicle detailing department, or come talk with one of our highly knowledgeable sales staff.
Recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com.
For over 50 years, Pringer Slumberland has been your trusted destination for all things furniture and flooring. Hi, it's Matt Pringer, 3rd generation in our family-owned business. We understand the importance of creating spaces where memories are made and cherished. Our commitment to quality craftsmanship, personalized service, and unbeatable value has made us a staple in the community. Pringer Slumberland is more than just a furniture store. We're part of your community. And when you shop with us, you're not just furnishing your home, you're investing in the livelihood of your neighbors. Pringer Slumberland, Highway 30, Weston Carroll.
Financial planning can be easy to avoid, but in these uncertain times, this should be your top priority. Now is the time to put Silverleaf Wealth Management on your team. Whether you want to plan for retirement, better manage your investment assets, or fund your kids' education, Silverleaf Wealth Management can help you discover, design, and implement a plan for pursuing your goals. Visit us online or schedule a consultation with me, Ann Slechta, today by calling or texting us at 712-775-2251. This is Silverleaf Wealth Management of Carroll, Iowa.
Bruner, Reinhardt & Morton is a general practice law firm that's been providing highly ethical, professional, and dedicated legal services to their clients since 1936 in Carroll, Glidden, Coon Rapids, and Guthrie Center communities. Bruner, Reinhardt & Morton is a 4-attorney firm with a combined 97 years of experience. For more information, call Barry, Dave, Eric, or Jessica at 792-3480 or visit BrunerLegal.com.
Since 1984, Culver's has been delighting guests one meal at a time with signature butter burgers made with fresh, never frozen Midwest raised beef. Pair it with Wisconsin cheese curds and made daily fresh frozen custard. Now that's a winning combination.
Culver's famous custard is made fresh throughout the day, every day. With over 30 toppings to choose from, there is something for everyone. Grab a shake, malt, concrete mixer, or sundae. Find your favorite. Check out the flavor of the day online at Culver's.com.
Culver's, welcome to delicious.
A few minutes away from getting the Kemper matchup going for you here tonight. Kemper Harlan in Class 3A Region 7 postseason. The winner tonight takes on the winner of the match going on at Des Moines Christian this evening. Des Moines Christian taking on Greene County. The bottom half of this bracket has Clarinda against Atlantic and Van Meter hosting Red Oak tonight. The winners all play coming up on Thursday night. Kemper will host if they advance on through this evening. We'll have Casey Miners up here on Thursday night to bring you that broadcast, as we will cover all of the Kemper games throughout their postseason run, hopefully all the way down the state, as this is a team that is good enough to make state. That doesn't mean they're going to make state, folks. Des Moines Christian is a strong team. Clarinda and Van Meter both strong in the bottom half of the bracket, so they're going to have to go out and play well. Something that they have done all season long is, again, they've been one of the elite teams in the state in Class 3A this season. For the Knights, They come in hitting .213 on the year. They've got 998 kills, led by Brianna Whitrock with 298 kills. They run that 6-2-2 outstanding centers, led by Elsa Tiefenthaler with 464 assists, Carson Overmole with 346 assists. They have an elite libero and back row player, Kaylee Simons. I think she's one of the best in the state of Iowa. 522 digs on the year. She controls the back row, helped out a lot back there. Tiefenthaler plays well back there. Whitrock plays well back there. Brooke Roy has had a fantastic season in the back row as well. Carson Overmole playing well in that back row. They block well. Brianna Whitrock, 128 blocks on the year to lead them. 328 blocks on the season for the Knights. Olivia Schinkelberg's got 67 blocks, and Zoe Bruning also with 45. And this is a good serving Kemper team as well. They serve at an 89.6% clip because they serve aggressive. Zoe Bruning, 25 aces. Carson Overmole with 62. Mariah Houghton has got 15. Colby Peter, 27. Elsa Tiefenthaler leads them with 79. Brianna Whitrock has got 47. And Kaylee Simons with 35 aces on the season. For Harlan, they come in hitting .094 on the year. They are led at the net by Aubrey Schwieso with 145 kills. Right behind her, Hope Preston with 137, and then Kinsley Brook, a sophomore, with 125. They run a 5-1. Macy Mueller with 488 assists. They're pretty good in the back row as well. Mueller leading them with 222 digs. You got Emerson Reichel with 176. Carly Tornation, who's their libero, with 143. She's just taken over that libero role. And Hope Preston with 136. They're not as good defensively at the net as Kemper is. Just 110 blocks on the year. Hope Preston leads them with 24. Aubrey Wagner with 23. And Kinsley Brook, again, the sophomore, with 21. They serve at a 90.2% clip. They've got Emerson Reichel with 28 aces on the year, and Macy Mueller with 26 aces on the year to lead them. We'll step away, take a break, back with more of our Mackey Motors Tailgate starting lineups coming up for you next here on Kick 106.7.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the new Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
Feld Security of Carroll is the choice of homeowners and business professionals for your home and business protection. They choose Feld Security because of the local and prompt service, 24/7 technician support, and the ability to control their security from their mobile device. That makes keeping your property safe even easier. A professional Feld representative can help you create a protection plan for your home or business, no matter what you're trying to protect. They've got you covered. Feld Security of Carroll, proud sponsors of our local schools.
Welcome to our home.
So why are you selling your home?
Well, let's just say it's a bit daunting to think about shoveling all the snow for the winter, so I'm moving to a condo.
What room's this?
Well, it's where we keep the...
I think I'm going to go now. I'm going to call the Mid-Iowa team.
Let your Mid-Iowa team show you homes for sale or list your home. We have the buyers and not so spooky homes just for you. Mid-Iowa Insurance and Real Estate.
Mackey Motors and Tailgate rolling on here on Kick 106.7. Jeff Blankman with you here tonight. Appreciate you joining us for Kemper Night postseason volleyball, hosting Harlan again here this evening. Let's take a look at those starting lineups for Harlan here tonight. They'll start a 5'2 junior in Carly Tornation, a 5'10 senior in Aubrey Schwieso, a 5'9 junior in Hope Preston, a 6'2 sophomore in Kinsley Brook, a 5'6 junior in Ellery Nelson, a 5'7 senior in Macy Mueller, and a 5'9 sophomore in Aubrey Wagner. For the Kemper Knights under head coach Rusty Wintermote, going to be starting a 5'8 sophomore in Zoe Bruning, a 5'8 senior in Carson Overmole, 5'7 senior in Brooke Roy, 5'10 freshman in Mariah Houghton, 5'9" freshman in Colby Peter, 5'7" junior in Elsa Tiefenthaler, a 5'11" junior in Brianna Wittrock, and of course the libero, the 5'2" junior in Kaylee Simons. That's a look at our starting lineups. We'll step away, take a break. We've got First Serve, Kemper, Harlan, postseason volleyball, Class 3A, Region 7, coming up for you next, quarterfinals right here. Thanks for listening to our Mackey Motors Tailgate, brought to you by Mackey Motors of Lake City, recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City. Check them out online as well at MackeyMotors.com. And we've been coming to you live here from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade, helping athletes feel, recover, and perform. Congratulations to the Kemper Knights for their amazing season. Having a winning team takes hard work, dedication, practice, and a lot of planning. At Helber Enterprises, they recognize that these same attributes are what it makes to have a successful farm operation. At Helber Enterprises and Sukup Manufacturing, help you maximize your full potential by planning ahead for the 2025 season. Call 712-658-2141 today to take advantage of their winter discounts and save on all your storage needs. Together, they too can help you build a winning team. Go Knights.
Hello, this is Dr. Michael Dirks, orthopedic surgeon with St. Anthony's. I'm excited to have joined the team here at St. Anthony's, your local sports injury experts. We perform knee arthroscopy with ACL reconstruction and meniscus repair, as well as shoulder arthroscopy with rotator cuff and labral repair. If you're suffering from hip, knee, or shoulder pain, give us a call so we can get you back to the playing field or back to the activities that you love doing.
St. Anthony Orthopedics, located on the St. Anthony campus. St. Anthony Regional Hospital. Always look to the cross, always St. Anthony.
Since 1968, Mackey Motors has been serving Lake City and the surrounding communities with new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Mackey Motors is a full-service dealership providing oil changes in our Quick Lube Express bays, a service department with world-class trained technicians, a body shop and collision center with the latest equipment, a full vehicle detailing department, or come talk with one of our highly knowledgeable sales staff.
Recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com. Family owned and operated since 1948, Quant Auto Salvage is the area's best full-service scrap facility. Whether you're looking to sell scrap iron, vehicles, or batteries, or you need to locate that difficult-to-find part for your vehicle, they have what you need. And if it isn't in stock, they can locate it with their nationwide parts database. Quant Auto Salvage. They sell the best and recycle the rest.
Choosing the DMAC Carroll campus is a smart choice. The DMAC Carroll campus offers a quality education at an affordable price, student organizations to get involved and have some fun, supportive staff who will help you each step of the way, and expert faculty waiting to share their knowledge and experiences with you. Kickstart your education today at the Carroll DMAC campus. Call them at 712-792-1755. DMAC, life's calling. Looking to boost your brand? Top Loft makes it easy with custom online stores for businesses, sports teams, and organizations. Enhance your brand's visibility with a tailor-made store showcasing your logo, colors, and designs. Enjoy endless customization options. Choose styles, colors, and add your unique touch to every product. Plus, their streamlined ordering system ensures a smooth experience for you and your customers. Elevate your brand with Top Loft in downtown Carroll, or visit toploftclothing.com and start building your online store today.
We'll step away for the national anthem, back right after this.
Thank you for calling Brinks Exteriors. This is Allie.
Hi, we recently had a tree fall on our house, and I'd like to get an estimate for roof damage.
Sure, we offer free on-site consultations for all our services.
Great. While I have you, could you refer me to someone who can replace the drafty window?
Brinks does windows too, with high-quality Energy Star products.
What if we'd like to replace our siding?
Brinks has you covered.
Gutters? Doors?
Our name says it all. Brinks Exteriors is your headquarters for all things exterior, from start to finish.
Call 712-ROOF-PRO or visit BrinksExteriors.com.
For over 50 years, Pringer Slumberland has been your trusted destination for all things furniture and flooring. Hi, it's Matt Pringer, third generation in our family-owned business. We understand the importance of creating spaces where memories are made and cherished. Our commitment to quality craftsmanship, personalized service, and unbeatable value has made us a staple in the community. Pringer Slumberland is more than just a furniture store. We're part of your community. And when you shop with us, you're not just furnishing your home, you're investing in the livelihood of your neighbors. Pringer Slumberland, Highway 30, Weston Carroll.
Financial planning can be easy to avoid, but in these uncertain times, it should be your top priority. Now is the time to put Silverleaf Wealth Management on your team. Whether you want to plan for retirement, better manage your investment assets, or fund your kids' education, Silverleaf Wealth Management can help you discover, design, and implement a plan for pursuing your goals. Visit us online or schedule a consultation with me, Ann Slechta, today by calling or texting us at 712-775-2251. This is Silverleaf Wealth Management of Carroll, Iowa.
Broadcast booth distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. Don't forget our Motor Inn player of the game coming up following the broadcast tonight. Motor Inn of Carroll, your premier Toyota and Chevy dealership for everything from sales to service to parts and collision. Knights will have the serve here tonight to start, so that means their starting seven will be Zoe Bruning, Carson Overmall, Mariah Houghton, Colby Peter, Elsa Tiefenthaler, Brianna Wittrak, and Kaylee Simons. They gave you 8 players earlier, depending on if they were serving or serve receiving. So that was kind of the difference there, and they are going to be serving to open things up here this evening. Casey Miners and I will head back to the offices tonight, and we'll type up recap stories of all of our area volleyball games from tonight, just the Carroll and Kemper games. Casey's got the Carroll game over on 93.7 KKRL right now. That one should be getting underway or underway already as well. They're hosting Denison Schleswig, of course, out of the Hawkeye 10 Conference. Tigers knocked off the Monarchs 3-2 over at Denison Schleswig earlier this season. And again, Kemper picked up a 3-0 sweep against Harlan to wrap up their Hawkeye 10 schedule earlier here this evening. So appreciate everybody tuning in here tonight. And I tell you what, looking forward as we are in night number 2 of postseason volleyball. Last night I got to go watch Ikea Manning knock off of Woodbury Central. That was fun. Tomorrow night I head up to Ridgeview with East Sac County. Knights with the serve, and it's going to be attack out of the left side that time for Harlan to open things up with Schweitzer. The Knights dig it up. Now we get a block at the net. Tiefenthaler with the attack out of the right side, dug by Tornaton. Mueller will set it up in the middle. The attack from Preston is going to be popped up into the air by Simons. Wittrock will free ball it across. Now work it back to Mueller. Again over to Schweitzer. Touched in the net. Played by Peter to Overmall off to Wittrock. Mishit, but Harlan has a hard time playing an overpass and knocked down by Wittrock, who then gets another overpass off of the pass from Preston. And Wittrock tips that one up to the right front that was wide open, putting Kemper in front here by a score of 1-0 as she picks up the kill. On for the first point here tonight. Wittrock's such an outstanding player. Mueller dumps, and there is Simons to dig it. Tiefenthaler keeps it alive. Overmall will free ball it across. Nelson with it now to Mueller into the middle. Brooke has it blocked. Now Schweitzer going to free ball it across. That's going to go behind the antenna and out of bounds. So the Knights with the early 2-0 lead. Zoe Bruning heading back to the service line again for the Knights. Good start here for Kemper. Bruning serve on the way, played by Tornaton. Mueller sets it up on the slide for Brooke. Back middle, played by Bruning. Over now to Overmall, left side to Peter. Touch to the net, dug by Tornaton. They'll work it left side to Schweitzer. Block, pop back up by Tornaton. Mueller comes at right side. Back row attack for Preston. That's going to sail long. And Kemper out quickly here with a 3-0 lead. Great crowd on hand here tonight. Of course, the Knights ranked at number 5 in Class 3A, one of the elite programs in the state. Bruning with the serve. Tornaton with the serve received to Mueller. Now come left side, Schweitzer down the line off of Overmall. And that is going to be the first point and first kill here tonight for Harlan. Aubrey Schweitzer, 145 now, 146 kills on the year. Bruning will check out. Brooke Roy going to check in for the Knights. Mueller will head back to serve for Harlan. Serve on the way. That's going to stay along. The lefty got in behind that one. Didn't get a very good toss. And then kind of hit behind the ball and underneath it a little bit. And that ball you could tell right away was going to sail. And the Kemper Knights able to just slide out of the way. And now you got that great jump serve from Elsa Tiefenthaler. Serve on the way. Played up into the air by Nelson. They'll work it into the middle to Schweitzer. Dug by Simons over to Tiefenthaler. Colby Peter free balls it across. Nelson again to Mueller. Left side to Schweitzer. Into the net with that one. And the Kemper Knights out here early by a score of 5-1. So Elsa Tiefenthaler again set to serve it away for the Knights. She's got such a great jump serve played by Tornaton sideways. Nelson will hit it up into the air. That's going to go over into the Kemper crowd. So the Knights out 6-1 here, and we're going to get a timeout called by Harlan. We'll step away with them. Back in 30 seconds. Knights on a roll, set one, up 6-1. Back right after this on the Kick 106.7.
Bruner, Reinhardt & Morton is a general practice law firm that's been providing highly ethical, professional, and dedicated legal services to their clients since 1936 in Carroll, Glidden, Coon Rapids, and Guthrie Center communities. Bruner, Reinhardt & Morton is a 4-attorney firm with a combined 97 years of experience. For more information, call Barry, Dave, Eric, or Jessica at 792-3480 or visit brunerlegal.com.
Welcome you back here as we come to you live from the Gatorade broadcast booth distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes feel, recover, and perform. Knights going to get back-to-back aces from Elsa Tiefenthaler. Tiefenthaler mentioned that jump serve of hers. She's now got to 81 aces on the year. They lead it here by a score of 7-1. Serve played by Tornaton over to Mueller. Left side, Preston has it touched to the net. Dug by Simons to Tiefenthaler. Left side, Colby Peter tried to tip it down the line. That's going to be wide. I think she was trying to get it off of the block, but missed the block. And then it ended up going out of bounds. She was really trying to use those hands, and that's a smart attempt by her. Kinsley Brook will head back to serve for Harlan. Serve on the way. Played backwards, and that's going to be an ace serve. Wittrock usually extremely reliable in the back row. That time that ball, I think it was a float, and I think it moved on her right at the last second, and she didn't keep her eyes down and kind of reacted, and then that ball came up on her a little bit, and she had to react, and it made it tough. There's a top spin. That one's going to sail long. Knights on top here by a score of 8-3. Colby Peter now heads back to the service line. Mariah Houghton will check in. Kaylee Simons will check out for the moment for the Knights. Peter, a very good server. Jump serve on the way. Tornaton will play it in the back, track down by Mueller. They come over to the left side. The attack from Wagner, dug by Roy over to Tiefenthaler to Houghton on the left side. Hopped up into the air by Nelson to Mueller. They work it over to Schweitzer, and Schweitzer's going to pick up the tool. Got it through Schenkelberg and Wittrock. So Schweitzer with her second. Harlan beginning to settle in here. Knights were up 7-1. It's now 8-4, so a 3-1 run for Harlan out of that timeout. Schweitzer goes back to serve. Low and off the top of the net off of Tiefenthaler. Schweitzer picks up her first ace of the night. And just like that, Harlan has gotten back into it 8-5. If there's been an issue for Kemper at times this season, it's been serve receive. They're really strong in every other area. But serve receive for some reason has given them trouble, as that time the serve sails long. And that puts Kemper up 9-5. And when I say they struggle, they're a really good back row. So their struggles aren't like most teams' struggles, but that's been probably the one area that at times has given them problems against really good serving teams. Wittrock with the serve. Played up to Mueller. Left side now. Big swing that time and picking up the kill, the 5'9 junior in Preston. And Harlan back within 3 here at 9-6. Checking into the lineup, Caitlin Kesters. She'll check onto the floor. She's going to head back to serve for the Cyclones. Emerson Reichel also on the floor. Serve taken by Wittrock back right. Nice pass up to Tiefenthaler over to Houghton. Big swing. And Houghton going to pick up her first kill of the night. And believe it or not, folks, Kemper now with 10 points. That's their first kill of the night. They lead it here 10-6. We've had 4 service errors from Harlan. We had a block, we had a couple of aces, and we just had some other errors for Harlan. Well, Carson Overmall, that great left-handed serve played by Preston to Mueller. They'll work it left side now. The attack from Addison Wicks going to drop in. The 5'8 junior picking up her first, and Harlan battling well here. It's a 10-7. Checking onto the lineup now is Wagner. Brook will check back in. Tornaton will go back to serve. Serve on the way, played by Simons up to Overmall. Left side, it comes to Addie Antover, and Antover, she's been really playing well. 5'10 sophomore, very talented. She'll pick up her first kill. That's going to put Kemper on top here 11-7. So the Knights starting to get some swings rolling a little bit. Kaylee Simons again heads back to the service line. Serve on the way, played by Tori Nathan sideways, and there's Kaylee Simons with the ace. Simons with her 36th ace of the year. And the Knights extend the lead back to 5 at 12-7. Kemper's largest lead again was 6 at 7-1. Simons again with the serve, played by Tori Nathan. Mueller over the left side, big swing by Brooke off of the antenna and out of bounds, and just like that, the Knights stretched that lead back to 6 here at 13-7. And they've been able to get Harlan a little bit out of system with some tough serving. Serve coming up again by Simons. Again, they attack toward Nathan. Mueller will get it now over on the right side, and the attack going to fall in on the tool by Wicks. So Wicks has got a couple of kills here. Harlan back on the scoreboard. 13-8 Kemper with the lead. Both teams have been able to, especially Harlan. Harlan's done a pretty good job against the Kemper block here of using those hands. If you go up against a really good blocking team, a lot of times don't try to hit through it. Try to use those hands because you know the block's always going to be there. So use those hands to try and tool it out of bounds. Big swing off the right side, and picking up the first kill tonight for herself is Zoe Bruning. So Zoe Bruning will put Kemper back up by 6. 14-8 now in favor of the Knights. Bruning goes back to serve. Toward Nathan up to Mueller at the 10-foot line. Left side to Schwieso. Touched at the net. And that is going to be another tool. Schwieso with her 3rd kill. And when I say tool, if you don't know what that means that you hit it off of the defensive team's hands, their block, and you get the point. So it lands either on their side or goes out of bounds off of them. But you use the blocker's hand to score. Antover with the attack, and there's a block by Brooke in the middle, one-on-one in the middle, and that time it was Harlan winning that one-on-one battle, 14-10 Kemper. Mueller again, their best server, heads back to the service line. Serve coming up. It's on the way, played by Roy, over now to Overmole, left side to Peter, big swing, that's going to drop in. Colby, too talented. You can't give her an open look. She'll make you pay, and she did there. She's going to have a great future for Kemper, her 169th kill of the year. Knights on top here by a score of 15-10. Elsa Tiefenthaler back in. She'll head back to serve. Serve on the way into the net. And right now for Kemper, that lead's kind of been bouncing between about 3 and 6 since they got up 7-1. They've kind of been maintaining about a 6-3 point lead. Brooke with the serve, comes deep, played by Roy. Good serve receive up to Tiefenthaler, right side, and that time Peter gets it off of Brooke in the back row. So Peter with her 2nd kill, Tiefenthaler with her 2nd assist. 16-11 now in favor of the Kemper Knights. Colby Peter heads back to serve. Serve on the way. Houghton checks in for Simons. For Nathan with the overpass on the serve. And right there is Brianna Wittrock to put that one away. And Wittrock with her 2nd overpass kill here tonight. Puts the Knights on top here 17-11. Again, matching that largest lead. Colby Peter with the serve again. Through the hands of Troy Nathan. They'll keep it alive on the dive by Preston. Free balled over that time by Nelson. Tiefenthaler to Houghton. Touched to the net. Dug by Nelson. Tipped into the net that time by Preston. And the Kemper Knights now with their largest lead as they lead it here 18-11. We're going to get a timeout called by Harlan. We'll step away with them back in 30 on Kick 106.7.
Since 1984, Culver's has been delighting guests one meal at a time with signature butter burgers made with fresh, never frozen Midwest raised beef. Pair it with Wisconsin cheese curds and made daily fresh frozen custard. Now that's a winning combination.
Culver's famous custard is made fresh throughout the day, every day. With over 30 toppings to choose from, there is something for everyone. Grab a shake, malt, concrete mixer, or sundae. Find your favorite. Check out the flavor of the day online at culvers.com.
Culver's, welcome to Delicious.
Coming to you live, of course, from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages, part of the CB Sports Network here tonight. Kick 106.7 Sports. Jeff Blankman hanging out with you here. Appreciate you joining us for Kemper Night Volleyball. It is postseason week. We had 3 volleyball matches last night, 2 tonight, 3 tomorrow. Could have 2 on Thursday. Then we're off for football, postseason and regular season on Friday. Ball touched at the net off the attack from Schweitzer. Tiefenthaler gets it to Wittrock, block. Tiefenthaler sets it up left side to Houghton, and Houghton going to get it off of Nelson in the back row. Mariah Houghton with her second kill here tonight. Knights starting to pull away here in this first set, up now 19-11. That is their largest lead. Colby Peter on the service run. Schweitzer plays it sideways to Tornaton. They'll come left side, and the tip attempt that time off of Wagner going to go into the net. Knights lead it here 22-11. Kemper's got a chance to put this one away here early. Coach Wintermode up talking right now with the Tiefenthaler. Peter with the serve through the hands. There's an ace serve for Colby Peter. Her first tonight, 4th here in the first set for the Knights. And they lead it by a score of 21-11. Another serve by Peter toward Nathan, this time with a good serve received to Mueller. Left side again. Wagner hit that one, but it goes right over the block. She barely got a finger on it, and sometimes those are the toughest ones because she went up and swung hard and then just got a piece of it, just enough of it for the float up over the blocker and then drop down in behind. Reichel and Wicks will check back in for the Cyclones. Schweitzer will check out. Reichel will head back to the service line. 21-12. Kemper with a lead off the top of the net. Simons with a dig, but up into the net. And that's going to turn into an ace for Reichel, her 29th of the season. 21-13 now in favor of the Knights. Reichel again set to serve it away. Really good crowd. The main seating area pretty much full on both sides tonight. Tiefenthaler sets up Wittrock, and there's going to be the tool. Tiefenthaler with her 4th assist. Wittrock with her 3rd kill here tonight. The first one, though, that was not on an overpass. So Wittrock puts the Knights back up 9-22-13. Largest lead was 10 at 21-11. Wittrock served low and into the net. Just did not get that toss very high. And when you don't toss it high, you don't get the arm extended. You hit with a bent arm. It's really, really difficult, especially if you hit a line drive serve, a hard serve. It's really hard when that elbow is bent to get it up over the net. Simons on the serve receive. Tiefenthaler now over to Houghton left side. Cuts to the net, kept alive by Tornaton. Popped up into the air by Reichel. Free balled over that time. They work it to Simons and Tiefenthaler into the middle to Bruning. And so Bruning going to pick up another one. Number 2 tonight for Bruning. Knights up 9 here at 23-14. The Knights will bring Overmall back in. Antover comes back in. Mia Milligan also going to check in. That'll be her first appearance here tonight. Overmall heads back to serve. Serve on the way. Played up by Reichel to Mueller. Right side now. Wagner tips down the line. Dug by Simon. Overmall tip to the donut. Is that going to drop in? It will. Diving and getting a piece of it and up into the air was Preston, but not able to play it. Carson Overmall with the dump kill. And the Knights have set point up now 24-14. Overmall again will serve it away. Jump serve on the way. Drops in. Carson Overmall with back-to-back points. The second one an ace serve. And the Kemper Knights take the first set here by a final of 25-14. We'll step away, take a break. We've got set 2 just a couple of minutes away right here on Kick 106.7.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the new Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
Feld Security of Carroll is the choice of homeowners and business professionals for your home and business protection. They choose Feld Security because of the local and prompt service, 24/7 technician support, and the ability to control their security from their mobile device. That makes keeping your property safe even easier. A professional Feld representative can help you create a protection plan for your home or business, no matter what you're trying to protect. They've got you covered. Feld Security of Carroll, proud sponsors of our local schools.
Welcome to our home.
So why are you selling your home?
Well, let's just say it's a bit haunting. I mean, daunting to think about shoveling all the snow for the winter, so I'm moving to a condo.
What room's this?
Well, it's where we keep the...
I think I'm going to go now. I'm going to call the Mid-Iowa team.
Let your Mid-Iowa team show you homes for sale or list your home. We have the buyers and not so spooky homes just for you. Mid-Iowa Insurance and Real Estate.
Congratulations to the Kemper Knights for their amazing season. Having a winning team takes hard work, dedication, practice, and a lot of planning. At Halber Enterprises, they recognize that these same attributes are what it makes to have a successful farm operation. At Halber Enterprises and Sukup Manufacturing help you maximize your full potential by planning ahead for the 2025 season. Call 712-658-2141 today to take advantage of their winter discounts and save on all your storage needs. Together, they too can help you build a winning team. Go Knights! Then you hear to the second set here tonight. Mueller will serve it away for Harlan. Played by Simons over to Overmore. Right side now, Tiefenthaler, big swing. Dug by Mueller. Kept alive that time over to Preston. Popped up into the air on the block by Peter. Went straight up into the air, back over to the Harlan side. Overmore now comes over to Peter, and Peter going to get the big tool as that one rolls right down Preston. And Colby Peter picking up her third kill here tonight. Overmore will check out. Tiefenthaler goes back to serve. Knights take a 1-0 lead here in this first set. Make it 2-0 as Tiefenthaler picks up her third ace here tonight. And the Knights lead it now by a score of 2-0. Another serve coming up here for Tiefenthaler. Knights going away from the mezzanine, the stage area down here on the one end. Preston left-handed tip onto the left side. That'll drop in. You see a lot more players do that today than what did it maybe years ago. I don't know if they're more ambidextrous or they just practice it more, but went up looking like she was going to swing with the right and then reached out with the left and swatted it to an open spot on the net. Wittrock on the serve receive. Tiefenthaler going to set it up now for Schinkelberg, and Schinkelberg will pick up the kill. She'll tool that one off of the block and out of bounds back over on the Kemper side. Knights lead it now by a score of 3-1. Kaylee Simons will go back to serve. Colby Peter looking up at the scoreboard as she heads over to the bench. Serve received by Tornate, and they'll go to Mueller. Left side now Wagner, and that is going to be blocked but out of bounds. So a tool for Wagner. That'll be her second kill. 3-2 now Kemper. Thought maybe that one was going to catch the line. That's why I said block. But it ended up just being out of bounds. Served by Schwiso deep right, played by Wittrock. Over to Tiefenthaler, now to Colby Peter. Our Houghton to the left side, dug by Tornate Mueller. Tips the donut, dug by Tiefenthaler. Simons over to the right side, and Schinkelberg picks up another one. Back-to-back ones for her here. Knights lead is 4-2. Schinkelberg with 2 straight kills for Kemper with their last 2 points. Wittrock goes back to serve now for the Knights. Serve on the way, drops in for an ace. Wittrock with her first ace here tonight. Knights lead it by a score of 5-2. Serve coming up again here for Wittrock. Good student section for Kemper tonight. Tornate on the serve received to Mueller, over to Preston on the right side, and Preston going to pick up the kill. She's swinging well. Came in with 137, now to 140 kills unofficially on the year. Cyclones pull back within 2. Knights up 5-3. Serve coming up here. It is on the way by Kester, played by Simons to Tiefenthaler, over to Schinkelberg right side, dug by Tornate Mueller. Over to the left side, big swing that time, but Wicks has it blocked, and the Knights back up now by a score of 6-3. Schinkelberg out, and Tover and Overmole going to check in. Schinkelberg and Tiefenthaler will check out. Carson Overmole will head back to serve for the Knights. Denison Schleswig over Carroll 25-21 in set 1. That serve sails long and out of bounds with service error for Kemper. The Knights now have it 6-4. Tornaton again will head back to serve for Harlan. Serve on the way. That one sideways and into the net. Never really got a lot of it. So both teams struggling with some service errors here early in this second set. Knights win that first set 25-14. Kemper will put Mariah Houghton back at the service line. Serve back middle. Played by Preston. And work it over to the right side to Wicks. That'll be popped up into the air by Overmall. Whitrock will set up Antover on the right side. She has to free ball it across. Reichel over to Mueller. Back over to the left side. The ball is attacked that time by Wicks. And we're going to get a net violation. Going to go on Kemper. Harlan hanging in here in set two. Knights on top right now by a score of 7-5. Nelson heads back to the service line for Harlan. Serve on the way, played up by Bruning. Simon sets it left side now for Colby Peter. Roll shot back right, Tornaton to Mueller. Over to Schwieso left side. That one will sail long, and the Knights back up 3 at 8-5. So Bruning now going back to serve for Kemper. Serve on the way. Through the hands of Brooke, played up by Tornaton, and we're going to get 2 touches on that as she was having to kind of back pedal and reach up and try and play that one. The Knights will pick up the point up 9-5. Serve on the way. Played sideways that time by Nelson. They work it to Mueller. She'll free ball it across. Simons up to Overmall. Right side to Antover, and Antover going to pick up another kill. Addie with her second. Overmall picking up the assist. 10-5 now in favor of Kemper. Serve played in the back middle by Tornaton. Mueller tracks it down, and they get it over now to Preston. Overmall sets up left side. Big swing from Colby Peter. Colby's got her fourth. And the Knights lead it now by a score of 9-5. Timeout on the floor by the Cyclones. We're back in 30 seconds here on Kent 106.7.
Hello, this is Dr. Michael Dirks, orthopedic surgeon with St. Anthony's. I'm excited to have joined the team here at St. Anthony's, your local sports injury experts. We perform knee arthroscopy with ACL reconstruction and meniscus repair, as well as shoulder arthroscopy with rotator cuff and labral repair. If you're suffering from hip, knee, or shoulder pain, give us a call so we can get you back to the playing field or back to the activities that you love doing.
St. Anthony Orthopedics, located on the St. Anthony campus. St. Anthony Regional Hospital. Always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
Motor and player of the game coming up in the postgame. Motor and of Carroll, your premier Toyota and Chevy dealership for everything from sales to service to parts and a collision. Knights up 1-0, winning that one 25-14, up 11-5 in set two. Zoe Bruning with the serve. Played in the back by Preston. They'll work it into the middle to Brooke. Dug that time by Simons over to the right side. Antover. Dug in the back row that time by Preston over to Schwieso left side. Dug by Bruning. Overmall sets up Peter left side. Big swing, and that'll be blocked off of Whitrock and down on the Kemper side. So big block that time from Harlan. They come out of the timeout and score. Bruning will check out. Brooke Roy will check back in. Knights trail it, or lead it, I should say, 11-6. Mueller will serve for Harlan. Roy on the serve receive. Great one that time. Off it to Overmall, and Whitrock gets the attack. It hits the top of the net, but then rolls over and falls down on the Harlan side. Knights extend their lead here to 12-6. Tiefenthaler back in. Also checking back in is Schinkelberg. Antover and Overmall will check out. Tiefenthaler back to serve. Down the right side, played up into the air that time by Nelson. They'll come over to Preston, left-handed tip again, and they're catching the Kemper. She's catching the Kemper defense kind of out because the defense is expecting a right-handed swing, and they're playing back middle, and then she's tipping with the left hand over to where the left hitter would be for Kemper, and there's nobody there. Whitrock on the serve, received now to Tiefenthaler, right side, big swing from Peter down the line. And Colby Peter picks up the kill. So the Knights extend that lead back now to 13-7. Colby Peter having a really good second set here. Knights have matched their largest lead in this set. Simons on the serve. Now work it over to Mueller, left side, knocked across that time by Wagner. The Knights get it Simons over to Houghton, touch to the net, dug by Mueller, where Nathan will set it up for Preston, and that time tried to hit that one out of the right side and hits it under the net. Kemper goes up now 14-7, their largest lead here in set two. Kemper again up 1-0, having won 25-14 in the first set. Kaylee Simons with the serve off the top of the net, dug by Nelson. Mueller goes at right side for Schweitzel, big swing, dug nicely by Roy. Tiefenthaler over to Houghton, big swing, hopped up into the air, overpass, tipped down by Wittrock, kept alive though by Harlan. And Preston will free ball it across. Simons to Tiefenthaler to Wittrock, off the net, pop back over. Simons keeps it alive. Tiefenthaler sets up Houghton, who gets the tool kill over on the left side. So Simons kept that one alive on a great job of reaching back. Mariah Houghton and gets the kill off the assist from Tiefenthaler. And the Knights will lead it here 15-7. That is their largest lead here in this set. Simons again to the serve. Turn Nathan up to Mueller. They'll come left side, and Wagner going to pick up her third kill here tonight. Big swing that time for the 5'9" sophomore. The Knights' lead is now 15-8. Schweitzer will head back to serve for Harlan. Knights have Wittrock, Simons, Roy in the back. They'll go right side to Wittrock. Tiefenthaler comes left side to Houghton, and Houghton going to pick up the tool kill. So Mariah Houghton now up to 4. Tiefenthaler with 10 assists unofficially. And the Knights lead it here by a score of 16-8. And matches again their largest lead of 8. Brianna Wittrock heads back to the service line. Serve on the way, played by Troy Nathan. And that time, struggling to get the ball with Schweitzel on the second ball. Knights block it from Bruning in the middle, back over to Harlan. They'll free ball it across to Simon. Tiefenthaler left side. Houghton with the swing. Dug that time by Schweitzel over to the left side. And Wick's going to have it blocked. And the Knights have their largest lead now at 17-8. Timeout by Harlan. The Knights up 1-0, leading set 2 by 9. We're back in 30 here on Kick 106.7.
Since 1968, Mackey Motors has been serving Lake City and the surrounding communities with new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Mackey Motors is a full-service dealership providing oil changes in our Quick Lube Express bays, a service department with world-class trained technicians, a body shop and collision center with the latest equipment, a full vehicle detailing department, or come talk with one of our highly knowledgeable sales staff.
Recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com.
Live here from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. Jeff Blankman with you here. Kick 106.7, part of our CB Sports Network, 93.7 KKRL and 1380 AM, 95.1 FM KCIM, along with Kick, of course, makes up our CB Sports Network. Check out the website at sports.1380kcim.com for schedule information, scores, recaps of all of the area sports, schedules, video interviews, everything you need, all available in one spot at sports.1380kcim.com. We're going to get a net violation by Schinkelberg. She attacked out of the right side, came down into the net. That'll make it 17-9. Heading back to the service line now for Harlan is going to be Kesters, the 5'7" junior. Wittrock over to Tiefenthaler. And now Houghton and Simons that time both going for the third ball, kind of stumbled into each other. Simons was backing up trying to get to it. Houghton was coming forward. Houghton hits it into the net, 2 straight out of the timeout for Harlan. Wittrock on the serve received to Tiefenthaler over to Schinkelberg. Played up and free balled across that time by Wicks. Tiefenthaler sets it up the left side for Houghton, tipped across. And now Mueller with the attack on the second ball. Played up by Tiefenthaler. Wittrock gets it over to Simon. She'll free ball it across. They work it from Kesters to Mueller over to the left side. Free ball it across by Wicks, dug by Tiefenthaler. Houghton with the left side attack, dug by Wicks. They'll come into the middle to Nelson. And Wagner going to pick up another one. So Kemper's dominated really the first 2 sets here tonight. Won the first one comfortable 25-14. up now 17-11, but give Harlan credit. Every time they've went and called a timeout, is that serve just long. That one looked like it was maybe in, but just long. That's going to put the Knights up 18-11. Serve coming up now here for Carson Overmore. Serve on the way, low and into the net. The point I was making here a moment ago is when Harlan's went on a 2-0 or 3-0 run out of every timeout, all four of them that they've called tonight. That means that coach is making some good adjustments and the girls are going out and executing. I know it's been kind of a struggle for them this season as they're going to pick up another ace, this one by Tornayton, their fourth of the night. And they've pulled now within 5 at 18-13. Knights at one time were up by 9 at 17-8. Serve on the way by Tornayton. Dug that time by Simons. Over to Overmall. Quick set for Bruning. Block. Pop back up by Simons over at Houghton on the right side. Pop back up. And Simons will set it left side now for Antover. That'll be dug by Wicks. Overpass off of Antover. And we're going to get 2 touches going to go on Antover. So a run by Harlan. They've cut it to 18-14, and I think Coach Wintermote wanting a timeout. He's trying to get the down officials' attention, and we're going to get a timeout called by the Kemper Knights. Timeout on the floor. Back in 30 here on Kick 106.7.
Family owned and operated since 1948, Quant Auto Salvage is the area's best full-service scrap facility. Whether you're looking to sell scrap iron, vehicles, or batteries, or you need to locate that difficult-to-find part for your vehicle, they have what you need. And if it isn't in stock, they can locate it with their nationwide parts database. Quant Auto Salvage. They sell the best and recycle the rest.
Responds here, and the Cyclones on a run. Knights are forced to call their first time out here tonight. Tornayton with the serve. That'll be played by Wittrock over to Overmall, left side Antover. Big swing, net violation, going to go on Harlan. We'll see if that reignites Kemper here as they lead it now 19-14. Now is the best in-system play and swing for Kemper since the Harlan timeout, as Harlan had kind of gotten Kemper where they were out of system a bunch and free balling things, and even when they were getting swings, it was tight to the net sets and just nothing looked real good. Nobody able to transition and get good swings. Colby Peter picks up a good swing there. That's her 6th to kill. Get Overmall now with 8 assists on the night. Knights up 20-14. Mariah Houghton heads back to the service line. That one is going to be played up into the air that time by Preston. They'll work it over to Brooke, and that's going to sail long, no touch. And the Knights with 3 straight out of that timeout. So that tells you that Coach Wintermote doing some good adjustments, and the girls doing what they need to do as well. Houghton with the serve, played up by Preston, over to Mueller. Right side now to Wicks, cross court, dug back right by Overmall. Houghton will set it up for Antover, and that one will sail long. 21-15. I noticed some in volleyball, and I'm certainly no expert, but at times girls don't explode up. A lot of times when I'm seeing the ball sail long, they're jumping forward and kind of floating. Really, not that you don't ever go forward, but it's like they're long jumping in a way. They're jumping forward rather than up, and they're not getting up above the ball, so they're hitting kind of behind it and underneath it, and that's why balls are sailing on it. I saw quite a bit of that last night. Colby Peter picking up another kill. Peter doesn't have a problem getting up on top of the ball. She'll put Kemper up 22-15. Zoe Bruning heading back to the service line. Serve on the way, played up by Tornayton. Mueller will set it up on the slide to Brooke, and that's going to drop in on the cross, number 1 tonight for the 6'2 sophomore. And that'll pull Harlan now within 22-16. Joe Bruning will check out. Brooke Roy will check into the lineup. Mueller will head back to serve for the Cyclones. Serve on the way. Simons on the serve receive, but that one is short one. It's going to land in for an ace. Mueller holds the Cyclones within 22-17. That off Simons into the Kemper bench. Kemper will slide up some. Mueller now will find Roy. Overpass, tipped down by Schweisso, dug by Overmall. Wittrock attacks on the second ball. Mueller gets it now, work it over now to the left side to Preston. Her attack, I should say, out of the right side long. She's a left-handed hitter, so when I saw her swing with the left, it made me think left, but she was out of the right. Knights lead it here 23-17. Elsa Tiefenthaler, Olivia Schinkelberg back in. Overmall and Antover will check out. Tiefenthaler goes back to serve. Played up into the air that time by Nelson, tracked down by Mueller. Free balled over by Schweisso. Simons to Tiefenthaler, quick set for Wittrock, and that is going to be a kill for Brianna Wittrock, her 5th of the night. Tiefenthaler with her 11th assist. The Knights have set point here at 24-17. Tiefenthaler short serve, played by Schweisso. Overpass, knocked down by Wittrock. Played up by Roy on the overpass. Tiefenthaler comes left side to Peter, off the net, and down on the Kemper side. I don't know if Peter that time got transitioned all the way back. And when the set came to her, she kind of took a one-step jump and just didn't get up over the net. Bruck now heads back to serve for the Cyclones. Short serve played by Wittrock. Tiefenthaler tries to get that one over the net, but we're going to get a back row. Yep. Tiefenthaler that time can't jump and go over and attack with the jump as the setter. So we're going to get a point for Harlan, 24-19. She was trying to tip that one and set it, but it hit the top of the net, went over. Wittrock on the serve receive. Tiefenthaler, left side Schinkelberg, and that'll do it. Got it off of Brooke Roy. Schinkelberg with her 3rd kill of the night. And the Knights take set number 2, I should say. This time in the final, 25-19. They're up 2-0. We've got set 3 coming up in 2 minutes here on Kick 106.7.
Choosing the DMAC Carroll campus is a smart choice. The DMAC Carroll campus offers a quality education at an affordable price. Student organizations to get involved and have some fun, supportive staff who will help you each step of the way, and expert faculty waiting to share their knowledge and experiences with you. Kickstart your education today at the Carroll DMAC campus. Call them at 712-792-1755. DMAC, life's calling. Looking to boost your brand? Top Loft makes it easy with custom online stores for businesses, sports teams, and organizations. Enhance your brand's visibility with a tailor-made store showcasing your logo, colors, and designs. Enjoy endless customization options. Choose styles, colors, and add your unique touch to every product. Plus, their streamlined ordering system ensures a smooth experience for you and your customers. Elevate your brand with Top Loft in downtown Carroll, or visit toploftclothing.com and start building your online store today.
Thank you for calling Brinks Exteriors. This is Allie.
Hi, we recently had a tree fall in our house, and I'd like to get an estimate on roof damage.
Sure, we offer free on-site consultations for all our services.
Great. While I have you, could you refer me to someone who can replace the drafty window?
Brinks does windows too, with high-quality Energy Star products.
What if we'd like to replace our siding?
Brinks has you covered.
Gutters? Doors?
Our name says it all. Brinks Exteriors is your headquarters for all things exterior, from start to finish.
Call 712-ROOF-PRO or visit BrinksExteriors.com.
For over 50 years, Pringer Slumberland has been your trusted destination for all things furniture and flooring. Hi, it's Matt Pringer, 3rd generation in our family-owned business. We understand the importance of creating spaces where memories are made and cherished. Our commitment to quality craftsmanship, personalized service, and unbeatable value has made us a staple in the community. Pringer Slumberland is more than just a furniture store. We're part of your community. And when you shop with us, you're not just furnishing your home, you're investing in the livelihood of your neighbors. Pringer Slumberland, Highway 30, Weston Carroll.
Heading into set number 3 here on Kick 106.7. The serve by Zoe Bruning, taken that time by Preston. Schweisso swings on the left side, dug off the touch by Simons. The left side over to Peter, and Peter going to pick up another kill. I've got her with 8 here tonight. And the Knights have extended that lead here, or taken the lead here, I should say. We just start set 3. They're up 1-0. Serve played by Tornaton. Over to Mueller. Tipped across, dug by Tiefenthaler to Overmall. They set it up for Peter, who was actually laying on the ground. She was able to get up just in time to be able to get the ball over, but then you get Schweisso picking up her 4th kill here tonight. We are tied, believe it or not, folks. We are tied for the first time tonight And it took till set 3. We've not had a lead change. Mueller serving to try and give Harlan their first lead of the night. Simons on the serve receive. Overmall behind the 10-foot line over to Tiefenthaler. And Tiefenthaler going to pick up the kill. So also with her first here tonight. Overmall now with the 10 assists. And the Knights maintain the lead here at 2-1. Kemper was never tied and never trailed in those first 2 sets. Tiefenthaler with the serve. Tough play that time by Nelson, and Tiefenthaler picking up her 4th ace here tonight unofficially. And the Knights back up now with a 2-point lead here at 3-1. Serve again by Tiefenthaler, low this time into the net. And that's going to cut the Kemper lead here to 3-2. Harlan will make a quick sub. Tornaton will check out. Checking in is Wagner. Brook heads back to the service line. Serve on the way. Played up by Roy. Over now to Tiefenthaler. Left side, Schinkelberg, and that one drops in. Morgan mashing out on the floor for Kemper here in this one as well. Knights on top here by a score of 4-2. Kemper making some different substitutions. Mashing is going to check out. Colby Peter will check out, and then in and then out as Mariah Houghton will come in for. Coach Wintermote getting a lot of different players some playing time here tonight. Kaylee Simons with the serve, and that is nearly an ace. Harlan keeps it alive over Rass. Tipped down by Wittrock, kept alive by Mueller. Dumped in the donut by Preston. Tiefenthaler sets up Wittrock. Blocked, dunked up by Simons. They'll come over to the left side now to Houghton. Dug by Houghton off of the block. Tiefenthaler comes right side. Schinkelberg dug by Mueller. Tornaton will set it up for Preston. Tipped across. Simons over to Tiefenthaler, and Tiefenthaler finds the donut, her second kill here tonight. And second one in this set, and the Knights up 3. Their largest lead here in this third set. They're up 5-2. Simons again with the jump serve, played by Tornaton. Oh, into the net. Harlan not able to get it up and over. And the Knights will take a 6-2 lead. Good serve that time by Kaylee Simons. 6-2 Kemper. Simons again will serve it away. Serve going to be played by Nelson to Mueller. Left side now, or right side Schweizo. It's the donut dug up by Schinkelberg. Simons will set up Houghton. Big swing. Dug by Nelson in the back middle. Mueller comes to left side Schweizo. Dug by Roy. Great pass up to Tiefenthaler. Now to Wittrock, and to Brianna picking up another kill. Her 6th here tonight. And the Kemper Knights have extended that lead now to 7-2. Knights get this a little bit bigger, and you might see Harlan say, let's just let the season end. Not that they're going to quit, but sometimes it just gets into your mind a little bit. If you get down big, you're down 2-0. If you fall down big in that third set, it's just kind of a natural thing where you start to think the season's over, and maybe the Knights can put this third set away. By rolling through it, Reichel will head back to the service line. Roy, Simons, Wittrock in serve receive for Kemper. Serve on the way. Simons with a great serve receive up to Tiefenthaler. Right side, Wittrock. Big swing from Brianna. And the Knights lead it now by a score of 8-3. Want to remind everybody, this coming Monday, we're going to announce all of our volleyball, football, cross-country, and girls swimmers invited to the KCIM Sports Rewind All-Star festivities brought to you by St. Anthony Rehabilitation Services. That announcement will be posted online at sports.1380kcim.com. Going to have quite a few kids invited this year as Houghton picks up the kill off the left side, her 5th unofficially here tonight. But again, the event will be held out at the Carroll High School gym. It's a free event open to the public. It'll be November the 10th. Doors will open around 12:45. Event will get underway around 1 o'clock. Overpass tipped down by Schinkelberg, her 5th. And the Knights starting to stretch that lead. Timeout by Harlan. 10-3 Kemper, set 3. Knights up 2-0. We're back in 30 here on Kick 106.7.
Financial planning can be easy to avoid, but in these uncertain times, this should be your top priority. Now is the time to put Silverleaf Wealth Management on your team. Whether you want to plan for retirement, better manage your investment assets, or fund your kids' education, Silverleaf Wealth Management can help you discover, design, and implement a plan for pursuing your goals. Visit us online or schedule a consultation with me, Ann Slechta, today by calling or texting us at 712-775-2251. This is Silverleaf Wealth Management of Carroll, Iowa.
106.7
talking here a moment ago, but our KCM Sports Rewind All-Star festivities will announce the first team, second team, third team, honorable mention volleyball team, and the first team, second team offense and defense for football and honorable mention. We'll announce our all rewind girls and boys cross country teams and our girls swimmer of the year. All that coming up on Tuesday, November the 5th. But again, come on out to that event. It's a free one. We're going to have volleyball all-star games, dodgeball tournaments. We're going to have a passing competition. A lot of different things going on for the kids and coaches to be involved in. It'll be a lot of fun. Again, it's a free event. We've got some great players in our area and athletes in all those sports that come out and help us celebrate them and our great coaches in the area. Whitrock with the serve, and that'll stay along. Tonight the lead is now cut to 11-4. We try to wrap it up in just a couple, 2 to 3 hours. We try to get through everything quickly as we can. The volleyball games will be a best of 3, played at 21. We're going to have first team against second team, third team against honorable mention. The football players, cross country and swimmer, will do dodgeball tournament, best of 2, or best of 3, I should say. We'll try to get through all of that quickly. Then the award ceremony. Passing competition mixed in there as well, and that's going to be a kill for Houghton. Mariah Houghton with her 6th kill. Knights up right now 12-4 here in this third set. Won the first one 25-14, the second one 25-19. Marin Morrell, the 5'6" sophomore, checks in now for the Knights. Serve on the way, played up by Reichel to Mueller. Over to the right side to Wagner, dug up off of the net by Simons. Antover will set up Simons. Roll shot to the donut, tipped over by Mueller on the second ball. Simons to Morrell, the left side now, and there's going to be another kill for Mariah Houghton. She's got now 7 here on the night. Knights lead it here 13-4. Morrell again will head back to serve. Serve on the way, played by Tornaton over to Mueller. Tipped across that time by Wicks, and the Knights are going to get 2 touches on that second ball. 13-5 now in favor here of Kemper. Knights' largest lead in set 1 was 10. Largest lead in set 2, 9. Largest lead here in set 3 right now has been 9. Simons on the serve receive. Marin will set it up, and Zoe Bruning picking up number 3 here tonight. Knights up now 14-5. Chance to take their largest lead in this set. Mariah Houghton with the serve. They work it over to Brooke, left side. That's going to be off of Mia Milligan in the back row. And Harlan will pull now within 14-6. Kaylee Simons will check in for Houghton. Harlan going to bring Schweitzel. And Nelson back onto the floor. Wicks and Reichel will check out. Nelson going to head back to serve. Kemper looks like they'll move into action on Tuesday night. I haven't seen a score yet from that Des Moines Christian match, but I'll have who Kemper plays in the recap story. Schweitzel going to pick up a kill, her 5th of the night. Harlan pulls now within 14-7. Again, I'll type up a complete recap of tonight's match with stats from Coach Wintermote. Bruning on the serve receive. Morrell will set it up for a Antover. Block kept alive on a great hustle by Milligan, and the Knights going to be called for 4, not quite able to get it over. And Harlan's pulled back here within 14-8. Coach having a steed over here. Serve coming up by Nelson, played by Simons. Well, we'll set up Bruning off the right side, and that'll be a tool for Zoe Bruning, her 4th. Kemper extends that lead now to 15-8. Mia Milligan will check out. Bruning back to serve. Serve on the way. Played up by Tornaton. They'll work at left side. Tipped over and out of bounds by Schweitzel. And the Knights, we got a touch call, so it's going to be Harlan's point. So we did get a touch call. Now we're going to get a conversation here with the up official, both of the line judges and the down official. So the line judge on my end down here called touch. The other line judge called out. The down official didn't have a call in that. but it did land over on his side. So the up official going to discuss it with everybody, and we're going to give the point to Harlan. Harlan now going to trail it by a score of 15-9. Brooke Roy going to check in now for Zoe Bruning. And now Coach Wintermute wanting to have a conversation with our down official about what they saw. So we had a touch called by one of the line judges. That means it goes out off of Kemper. And he might have been the only one to see it. And, yep, and Addie Antover pointing at herself going, hey, Coach, I touched it. So, yep. So, Mueller will head back to serve for Harlan. Serve on the way, played up by Antover. Rowell will set it up now for Antover. Touched to the net, but Antover, Addie going to pick up her third kill here tonight. So the Knights will lead it now by a score of 16-9. Tiefenthaler will check in. Rowell and Antover will check out. Also checking in for the Knights is going to be Colby Peter. Tiefenthaler back to serve. Serve on the way. Played sideways by Nelson. Mueller will keep it alive. They work it over to Peter, and Peter going to pick up the kill. Colby Peter with her 9th here tonight. Knights up here 17-9. Tiefenthaler again heads back to the service line. Serve on the way down the line. Played by Nelson. Mueller will set it up, and the swing is going to sail long that time for Taylor Hazy. 18-9 now, Kemper with the lead. Tiefenthaler again will serve it away. Float to the donut, played by Nelson to Mueller, into the middle to Schweisso, blocked by Wittrock. Pop back up by Harlan. They'll free ball it across with Brooks. Simons on the dig. And now we've got a couple of touches. It's going to go backwards off of Harlan. Wittrock will pick up the kill. She attacked out of the middle that time, and Harlan had the ball kind of popping around on him and ended up going backwards. Nobody could get to the third ball. Knights will lead it here 19-9. That's their largest lead here in the third set. Tiefenthaler serves down the line, played by Nelson. Mueller will track it down. Schweisso free balls it across. Simons to Tiefenthaler, left side. And there is Colby Peter. Peter unofficially now with a 10 here on the night. And the Knights lead at 20-9. We've got a timeout by Harlan. We're back in 30 seconds here on Kick.
Bruner, Reinhardt & Morton is a general practice law firm that's been providing highly ethical, professional, and dedicated legal services to their clients since 1936 in Carroll, Glidden, Coon Rapids, and Guthrie Center communities. Bruner, Reinhardt & Morton is a 4-attorney firm with a combined 97 years of experience. For more information, call Barry, Dave, Eric, or Jessica at 792-3480 or visit BrunerLegal.com.
Coming in live here from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. Got our Mackey Motors tailgate coming up at the conclusion of this one. Right now, Kemper up 2-0 and leading set 3 here 20-9. So looks like they're on their way to a potential sweep. Carroll and Denison Schleswig over on KKRL tied 1-1 in the third set. And the attack from Preston into the net. And the Knights leading and now by a score of 21-9. Trying to put this one away. Kick 106.7 KIKD Lake City Carroll. Attack from Schweisso. Dug by Tiefenthaler. Roy with great hustle, but that's going to go over the net behind the antenna and out of bounds. And that's going to make it now 21-10. Wagner will check out, or check in, I should say, as Tornaton will check out. Brooke heads back to serve for Harlan. Serve played by Simons. Nice serve received to Tiefenthaler into the middle to Wittrock. Dug by Mueller in the back middle. They'll set it up for Preston left side. Cross court, that's going to drop in. Preston with her 5th. Talked about Kemper's serve receive issue here every now and then. The other thing they're not real good on is sometimes the court awareness. They get sucked in, and then those crosses, they're letting balls that they think are going out, and they're landing in by 1.5 to 2 feet. And that's going to be a serve that will sail long, 22-11. Now, I'm not being critical of this Knight team. They're really, really good. They're the 5th-ranked team in Class 3A. I think they're a state tournament team. But those are just the areas that if they have areas they need to work on to be really successful down at the state tournament, those could be the areas. Simons over now to Tiefenthaler, tipped over by Roy on the overpass. There's Whitrock to tip it down. And the Knights are 2 points away from advancing here tonight. Whitrock now with 9 kills on the night. Serve coming up here for Simons. Off at Tornaton, kept alive by Mueller, but that is going to be another point. It is match point for the Kemper Knights. If they lead it here by a score right now of 24-11. So they've got 13 match points to deal with here. Olivia Schenkelberg out. Carson Overmole will check in. Simons with the serve. Played by Tornaton. They work it to Schwieso. Right side goes deep. That'll sail long. Great job by Brooke Roy to let that one go. And Kemper Knights going to pick up the sweep. Coach Wintermote, one of the girls set to join us. We've got Mackey Motors Tailgate coming up right here on Kick 106.7. Knights win at 25-14, 25-19. And 25-11.
Since 1968, Mackey Motors has been serving Lake City and the surrounding communities with new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Mackey Motors is a full-service dealership providing oil changes in our Quick Lube Express bays, a service department with world-class trained technicians, a body shop and collision center with the latest equipment, a full vehicle detailing department, or come talk with one of our highly knowledgeable sales staff.
Recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com.
Since 1984, Culver's has been delighting guests one meal at a time with signature butter burgers made with fresh, never frozen Midwest raised beef. Pair it with Wisconsin cheese curds and made daily, fresh frozen custard. Now that's a winning combination.
Culver's famous custard is made fresh throughout the day, every day. With over 30 toppings to choose from, there is something for everyone. Grab a shake, malt, concrete mixer, or sundae. Find your favorite. Check out the flavor today online at culvers.com.
Culver's, welcome to Delicious.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the new Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
Feld Security of Carroll is the choice of homeowners and business professionals for your home and business protection. They choose Feld Security because of the local and prompt service, 24/7 technician support, and the ability to control their security from their mobile device. That makes keeping your property safe even easier. A professional Feld representative can help you create a protection plan for your home or business, no matter what you're trying to protect. They've got you covered. Feld Security of Carroll, proud sponsors of our local schools.
Welcome to our home.
So why are you selling your home?
Well, let's just say it's a bit daunting to think about shoveling all the snow for the winter, so I'm moving to a condo.
What room's this?
Well, it's where we keep the...
I think I'm going to go now. I'm going to call the Mid-Iowa team.
Let your Mid-Iowa team show you homes for sale or list your home. We have the buyers and not so spooky homes just for you. Mid-Iowa Insurance and Real Estate.
From bump, set, spike to the crack of the bat. At Motor Inn of Carroll, we love our high school sports. And we love the opportunity to support our local schools, athletes, coaches, and parents. Through the hard work of our kids, we get the enjoyment of watching and listening to their activities. Other life lessons, like teamwork and citizenship, help create outstanding young women and men we are so proud to sponsor. Good luck to all of our local sports teams. From Motor Inn of Carroll.
Mackey Motors at Tailgate rolling on here on Kick 106.7. Jeff Blankman joined right now by Brianna Whitrock, of course, of the Kemper Knights. Brianna, you started it here tonight. Overpass, you go up, you tip it, you see the court so well, you block so well. You're always there at the net. The girls and you kind of rolling here tonight. You just beaten Harlan last week. How much confidence did you girls come into this one that you could pick up the sweep tonight and kind of move on?
We knew we had to play to our full potential and even bring even more power than we did last game because we knew that they would be ready for us and that they were going to prepare for us. So we just really had to bring our all.
What did you do different tonight, if anything, from the other night, or did you just increase that level a little bit?
We increased the level and we switched some of our serve receive
to
switch it up a little bit so their servers saw something different.
What would take me through that switch of the serve receive? What was the changes that you girls made?
In rotation 2, most of the time I serve receive middle, and I switched to the left side so Kaylee would be in the middle, and it's just a different view, and it can throw a server off.
So for you, how do you like that? Are you comfortable in one spot, or does it matter to you when you're in serve receive where you're at? Because you're good back there.
We practice everywhere, so we're pretty comfortable everywhere, and we're just ready for anything.
Serve receive's been an area at time that you girls have struggled against really good serving teams. How did you think that area of the game went tonight?
I don't think it was bad. I definitely think it can be better. Everything can always be better.
Right.
But overall, I don't think it was that bad. I think pretty good.
You swept them on Monday, or last week, I should say, on Tuesday. You lost to Starting to Bluff on Thursday. How much did that motivate this team going into the postseason?
It definitely motivated us a lot, knowing that we had to bring more, and no one likes a loss.
Right.
So it just powered us to work harder at practice and be ready for every game coming up.
Did it look like they were spying on you a little bit at the net tonight? It looked like they always double blocking you, and when you see that, how do you work around that a little bit?
They were definitely following me a little bit. I definitely noticed that. You just got to switch your plays up and keep moving the ball around, so that way they also have to keep moving with you.
Do you feel like teams have done that to you a lot this year? I mean, you've got other good hitters, but you're kind of the go-to and the leader out of the girls at the net. So do you feel like a lot of teams are kind of really focusing on you this year?
I feel like the season goes on, more blockers are following me everywhere I go, ready for the plays I do. They're just ready.
What's it like, though, knowing, hey, if I'm not having to have a great night tonight, I have so many other girls that can swing well. We saw that tonight again out of your teammates.
Yeah, it's great knowing that I have hitters on both sides of me that are able to get the ball over, get it down, able to also switch it up if they're also getting blocked. It's just great knowing that there's support on both sides of me.
I mentioned earlier you're a great blocker. I think I had you 176 or something like that coming into tonight. It's an incredibly great number. But how do you block? Take me through the adjustments that you were making at the net defensively against their hitters.
I count and trust my outside hitters to set the block, get on their swing arm so I can close it. And also, if they're hitting in the middle, to also get on their swing arm and trust my outside blockers to come in and block with me.
So explain to any young girl that's listening out there, when you say the outsides are setting that and then you get to them, how do you get to them? Because there's different ways to do it, but how do you go about getting to them?
Most of the time I can also read where the ball's at and kind of estimate where they're going to set it, but I also look at them when I'm going towards them, and it helps me.
So you look at the teammate, you're not looking at the ball or looking at the hitter, correct?
It's some of both.
Some of both?
It's hard
okay.
to explain.
Okay, no, I got you, because there's different ways to do it, and I know how I coached it and how I liked it when I coached clubs. So I wanted to see, you're so good, I wanted to see how you made that work. Don't know yet for sure. I'm assuming Des Moines Christian on Thursday night here. Have you guys seen them? Have you watched any film on them? Do you know much about them right now?
We don't know a lot. Practice tomorrow. We will practice on what they do and how we can adjust to their team and how we can be ready for what they put on the court.
I tell you what, great job as always tonight. Appreciate you joining us. Best of luck, and best of luck coming up Thursday.
Thank you.
We're back in 90 seconds here with Coach Wintermuth coming up right here on 106.7. Congratulations to the Kemper Knights for their amazing season. Having a winning team takes hard work, dedication, practice, and a lot of planning. At Halber Enterprises, they recognize that these same attributes are what it makes to have a successful farm operation. At Halber Enterprises and Sukup Manufacturing, help you maximize your full potential by planning ahead for the 2025 season. Call 712-658-2141 today to take advantage of their winter discounts and save on all your storage needs. Together, they too can help you build a winning team. Go Knights.
Hello, this is Dr. Michael Dirks, orthopedic surgeon with St. Anthony's. I'm excited to have joined the team here at St. Anthony's, your local sports injury experts. We perform knee arthroscopy with ACL reconstruction and meniscus repair, as well as shoulder arthroscopy with rotator cuff and labral repair. If you're suffering from hip, knee, or shoulder pain, give us a call so we can get you back to the playing field or back to the activities that you love doing.
St. Anthony Orthopedics, located on the St. Anthony campus. St. Anthony Regional Hospital. Always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
Since 1968, Mackey Motors has been serving Lake City and the surrounding communities with new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Mackey Motors is a full-service dealership providing oil changes in our Quick Lube Express bays, a service department with world-class trained technicians, a body shop and collision center with the latest equipment, a full vehicle detailing department, or come talk with one of our highly knowledgeable sales staff.
Recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com.
Mackey Motors tailgate rolling on here on Kick 106.7. Jeff Blankman joined right now by Kemper head volleyball coach Rusty Wintermode. And, Coach, a 3-0 sweep here tonight. Sometimes you sweep a team a week ago. It's not always easy to get up and focused. I didn't see that issue for the girls here tonight. Came out, kind of took charge in that first set.
We did, but hats off to Harlan because, they struggled with our serve receive or our serve last time. We didn't serve real well, but we served well enough to keep them out of the system. But tonight, during sets 1 and 2, I really felt their serve receive allowed them to be a little more on spot with their hitting. We just did a little better job of touching balls that we needed to. And then the third set, we got them out of the system. Boz started changing up where we started going more seams, and the girls were doing a good job of getting seams. So you're right. We've been through the wars of athletes and everything else, and to beat a team a third time or even a second, especially in a week, you've got to find something else that you can do against them.
Yep.
They changed up their serve receive a little bit in how they had people rotated, which allowed them to be more consistent on attacking. So we took us a little bit to try and figure out, let's just start going after some more seam work, make them move, which we did. We didn't do much short serving, which maybe we just didn't have to, but we just decided to go more seam. But, and the girls, again, they played better than last time we played them, and I say that in the sense that they were more consistent on their play. In fact, we only had a little lull there in the second game where our serve receive was not getting the ball to our target. Right. And it was like we were up by 9 and we allowed 5 points. And the thing was 18 to something, and we called timeouts 18-14. And all it had to do is we weren't consistent enough in our back line. But hats off to Bree and Zoe and Kaylee, main Kaylee, and then Brooke for starting to do what we worked on in practice the last several days, is keep our body off the midline and trust our platform. Right. And they finished it out, and which is that's a good sign, because against a good team that's going to hurt a little bit more. So I was more impressed with our ability to be more focused after a negative, but be more focused on every point. Our net play, we had more dumps from their bad passes than we did the last time, but that was in that third game. So they were we were better consistent at the net with our roaming. Got a couple of net calls, but that's going to happen when you want to be aggressive at the net. We did a better job of taking away 5, the lefty. She only got 1, but that one that she got down line was out. But Carson tries to make a play. You want him to be athletic.
Yep.
But I also told Elsa when she was up there, I said, Elsa, see if she can go down the line. Let's just take the cross away, see if she can go down the line. She did it, and so Elsa's like, what am I supposed to do? I said, I applaud you for listening and just moving in, but we'll do a better job and we'll get out there on her and you can stay in, that type thing. But so the kids understood the game plan, and really we tried to make it simple, but we also tried to pick up a little more tempo on them, which we didn't do much of because we didn't have to. But tonight we had kind of forced ourselves to go a little more tempo, only because we need that later on as we pray to move through the regional play.
and nice to be able to get some other players some experience. Kind of did that throughout the match. You had players kind of Mia Milligan and Morgan Mashin early, and then late Marin checked in, and a lot of different girls got in kind of throughout this match, and that's building for the future as well as if you need them at some point this year. They're going to come in and know that, hey, I've done this before. They're not going to have that wide-eyed, oh, man, I'm stepping on the floor for the first time look.
That's exactly it, as you stated. It's preparing them not just for the future, but for later down this road, because if Bree struggles, I know I have Mia, but also I need to rest Bree's. Tonight it was a matter of I wanted to rest Bree's hip.
Right.
You know, kind of keep that relaxed. Don't let her dive on the floor. And Mia knows her role. She came in and she did it. Morgan's was a little surprise only because Colby came down limping, so I got her in there. But Morgan was fine. You know, the first time we put Morgan in, she kind of got that eye like, oh, I'm in the match. What am I doing? She went out there. We just said, okay, I want you to play left side, also stay right side. And so as long as you can tell Morgan exactly what you're going to do, she'll play her heart out, and she did fine coming in. And then Marin has always had a good connection with Zoe.
Right.
But I wanted to make that change because Carson had missed 2 serves in a row, and I thought I want to keep it in, and let's keep it control. Plus, I need to get Marin. I want to get Marin some reps, and Zoe's in front, and they gel. And right away she got in. You know, she set a couple of nice balls to Marin, and she got Zoe involved in the middle, got Zoe involved in the right. And I think sometimes we don't involve Zoe enough.
Right.
But Zoe, God bless her, she does her role, and that is to be a defender. And if I get a hit, I get a hit. If I don't, right now she's fine with that. But I really think we need to find a way to use her ability on a delayed hit because she's very consistent when she gets an opportunity. So.
Coach, I haven't heard yet. I haven't seen anything on Twitter. Sometimes you coaches have the insight. Des Moines Christian probably moved on.
Yeah, I don't know the scores. My wife told me it was Des Moines Christian. So we've got to prepare for a team that has really strong outside hitting.
Okay.
They have 3 strong hitters that hit over 300. They've got an all-state setter who's a senior. They're very senior heavy. But they also are coached by Matt Thompson, who has taken Des Moines Christian to state many, many times. So they're not going to be afraid of an atmosphere. They're going to have the same goals we are. So we have to build it that it's like playing Lewis Central and Sergeant Bluff, Luton, Glenwood, Ankeny Christian, all those teams that have prepared us for a team like that we're going to see. So we're going to really focus on where can we serve them to make the setter have to keep the outside hitter out of the system, and then just play solid base defense and see if we can get some touches. But I really feel like that is going to be a match that on paper I really think we're evenly matched. Record-wise, it's a little bit different, but on paper, we don't play on paper, but they're just a team that we just obviously you can't overlook. You just got to go play them.
Better second-round opponent than I think most people want to see when you're ranked number 5 in the state.
Yeah, and the last 2 times is, you granted, my first year you had Trader or Underwood and bigger kids, but we were better. And then last year, we were favored in them and seated lower. But this year, 3A is a very talented field. And but you're right, you never want to see that kind of opponent.
That's a regional final opponent in a regional semi.
And we look at it like, we have the ability.
Yep.
Let's go beat them.
Yep.
But it also is a good preparation if we get to state.
Yes, absolutely.
And they're going to play a different style than obviously what we saw tonight, but they're going to be playing a different style than possibly either Red Oak or Clarinda or Van Meter if we have the opportunity to get to the final. So the girls, I think they sense they want to prove that opportunity, and I think we all do too. And if the crowd is out there, fill the gym. Let's see what can happen. Make the atmosphere worth these, for the girls to hear it, because they feed off of the crowd more than they feed off of coaches. They feed off each other in the crowd. So we're just looking for an opportunity and have the right situations like Mr. Herb Brooks would say. Great opportunities come from great moments, and that's going to be a great moment for us to have an opportunity to do something. So let's go live that.
Yep.
So
Well, Coach, as always, appreciate you joining us. Glad the voice is back. But,
it is back.
Thanks for coming up.
It's dry, but it's back. And I told you tonight, I said, I told myself, if my voice is back, I have to go and talk to Mr. Blankman. So I appreciate you doing the game tonight. And,
yes.
And those are the people that couldn't come. I sent them the link. So I know there are lots of people out there who got to listen to, but they enjoy your voice as well.
Well, thank you, and thank them for listening. We will have Casey here on Thursday night to cover for you guys coming up on Thursday night. We'll step away, take a break. I'll be back with our player of the game, our motor and player of the game next here on the Mackey Motors Tailgate.
Family owned and operated since 1948, Quant Auto Salvage is the area's best full-service scrap facility. Whether you're looking to sell scrap iron, vehicles, or batteries, or you need to locate that difficult-to-find part for your vehicle, they have what you need. And if it isn't in stock, they can locate it with their nationwide parts database. Quant Auto Salvage. They sell the best and recycle the rest.
Choosing the DMAC Carroll campus is a smart choice. The DMAC Carroll campus offers a quality education at an affordable price, student organizations to get involved and have some fun, supportive staff who will help you each step of the way, and expert faculty waiting to share their knowledge and experiences with you. Kickstart your education today at the Carroll DMAC campus. Call them at 712-792-1755. DMAC, life's calling. Looking to boost your brand? Top Loft makes it easy with custom online stores for businesses, sports teams, and organizations. Enhance your brand's visibility with a tailor-made store showcasing your logo, colors, and designs. Enjoy endless customization options, choose styles, colors, and add your unique touch to every product. Plus, their streamlined ordering system ensures a smooth experience for you and your customers. Elevate your brand with Top Loft in downtown Carroll or visit toploftclothing.com and start building your online store today.
Thank you for calling Brinks Exteriors. This is Allie.
Hi, we recently had a tree fall in our house, and I'd like to get an estimate on roof damage.
Sure, we offer free on-site consultations for all our services.
Great. While I have you, could you refer me to someone who can replace the drafty window?
Brinks does windows too, with high-quality Energy Star products.
What if we'd like to replace our siding?
Brinks has you covered.
Gutters? Doors?
Our name says it all. Brinks Exteriors is your headquarters for all things exterior, from start to finish.
Call 712-ROOF-PRO or visit BrinksExteriors.com.
Back here to wrap things up on that King 106.7. Ken Kemper sweeping past Harlan tonight, 25-14, 25-19, and 25-11. Time to announce our Motor Inn Player of the Game. Motor Inn of Carroll, your premier Toyota and Chevy dealership for everything from sales to service to parts and collision. Kemper had so many different players that played well here tonight. I've got them unofficially with Colby Peter leading them with 10 kills. Brianna Wittrock finished with 9. Mariah Houghton with 7. Olivia Schenkelberg with 6. Zoe Bruning had 4 kills here tonight and stuff. So all of them players played well. And I'm going with Elsa Tiefenthaler tonight. Ended up with 19 assists, 4 aces. Her serving was really good here tonight. Had a couple of kills. She does go over 1,000 assists in her career here tonight. But Elsa Tiefenthaler leading a balanced Kemper attack here tonight as the Knights pick up that 3-0 sweep over Harlan. They'll take on Des Moines Christian coming up again on Thursday night. If you're interested, flip over to 93.7 KCarroll. Right now, Denison Schleswig up on Carroll 2-1. They're in the fourth set with Casey Miners on the call along, I think, with Jeff Honnold helping him out. But that's going to wrap up my coverage here tonight. Kemper sweeping Harlan 25-14, 25-19, 25-11. Thanks for listening to the Mackey Motors at Tailgate and the Kemper Knights here on the CB Sports Network. Have a great night, everybody.